Um, Not a lot. Just that I knew that I was like wrestling in some capacity. Um, but when I like rocked up on the day on like the first day of those set tapings, and I saw that I was wrestling Scorpio Sky on a TV special. I had to like double check it and ask a couple of people like, is that like a mistake? like I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be on like dark, like in like a 5 minute match. So like I was very much like very surprised by that. Very thankful for it, and that they had the faith in me to go out there and mix it up on national television with one of their top guys. So I was very shocked.
And what kind of feedback did you get before we get into the matches themselves?
Yeah. So like, it was a very like high pressure situation, and like luckily I felt like I coped with the pressure well, and everyone was proper supportive and positive about everything. And it was like surreal having like all these people say like, oh, you did like really well, like these guys that I've watched for ages, and being in the same locker room as them to begin with was very like, but then to have them come up to me and give like critiques and tell me I did well here, like did well there, stuff that I could work on. It was great. So it was just insane experience.
And the late night dynamite match, I mean, playoff basketball here in the States is gigantic. And
So I've heard.
yeah, it's a big deal, especially when you got Shaq and Charles Barkley that talking trash. Like, I don't watch a lot of regular season NBA games. I watch ones that are on TNT because Shaq and Barkley are there and it's inside the NBA. It's almost like an attraction. So that was the lead in for your match, and that had to be strategically placed. How did that make you feel when you saw that and you realized that you were going to be one of the first people that a lot of basketball fans see when they tune in?
Yeah, like again, it's like my brain can't like comprehend how cool that is. I don't know what the stats were, like how many people actually seen it, but all I know is that it was probably like quite a lot of people. So, I mean, that was very cool. Again, like I'm very just thankful for the opportunity, and to have like Jericho and Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone and Excalibur like cool in my match. It was just like insane. So I mean, a whole lot of emotions, and all of them are good.
You had this phenomenal match with Lee Johnson. My God, and he's so good too.
Damn right.
You had to know while it was happening that was going to be something special, because I had people in AEW buzzing me saying you got to watch the Lee Johnson Ben Carter match that's coming up. And all due respect to Dark, people talk about Dark. I don't usually get people saying you got to watch this match specifically. Go out of your way to do it. You guys put on a special one there.
Yeah. So like, Lee's amazing, and like, I think it was really good that he got given the time with me to go out there and say no restrictions, just go out there and put on a show. And like, that was really cool that ended up being the case. And Lee's a goddamn superstar, so he's going to be like he's hopefully like that match, helps catwalk him to greater things as well, because he definitely is good enough. He definitely deserves it. So, I mean, I was glad that we got given the opportunity to go out there and have a banger, which is what we did. So
yeah,
pleased with that.
And he's been around there quite a bit too, and always had good performances. But that one you could say is a breakout performance for both of you. I don't know how familiar you are with TNA 18 years ago, but America's Most Wanted, Chris Harris and James Storm, they weren't a team. They just performed well against each other, and TNA was like, we got to put them together. What if that got pitched to you for Lee Johnson? Is that something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, totally. I think like anything that would be like given to me, I'd like to think I'd make it work. And I mean, my little sister watched the Lee match, and she was like, "You guys are like twins. You guys do the exact same moves." Like, so I mean, it would definitely work. So I mean, I'd be interested, but we'll see what happens in the future.
Your sister went viral. You posted the reaction because obviously somebody told her that you had lost that match, and that wasn't the case.
Yeah, my mom kayfabed it.
Oh, that's amazing. How did that feel? Because I mean, that's a special moment that she doesn't get to share in person for a variety of reasons. Even if you wanted to, you couldn't in this day and age. But that it got captured. How did that make you feel to see that?
Yeah. So like, I'm currently still in like isolation. So like, I'm all about trying to like fill the time with good material, and my mom sent me that, and I was like, no way, you got her reaction to like the whole thing, and like when the 3 count hit, man, like I can't explain the feeling, because like I've watched wrestling with her ever since she was just like a little kid, so like back when I didn't even know I was going to be a wrestler yet, so it was like just I can't describe the feeling of like having her like watch me on like a big stage and getting a win as well. So like she was very proud. She gives me a lot of stick sometimes when I lose, so I was glad that I was able to get the win and show her that I'm actually all right.